We back at it once again. We got a boss in the house, a CEO, if you will. So we got my man that we're gonna ask him a few questions. We're gonna get in his head. We're gonna talk to him a little bit, see what he got going on.
All right.
So tell us your real name.
Real name, man, is Rico Harris. Rico. A lot of people think Rico my nickname, but it's my real name. Yeah.
Rico Harris.
Yeah.
Okay. Rico, where you from?
Man, let me go and get the story, bro. I was born here in Birmingham, right? Born in Cooper Green Hospital, but my mom had started getting mental illness when I was young.
Okay.
Still maybe 1 or 2 years old as a baby, and so I ended up moving to Atlanta with my dad. They had separated, and so I spent the majority of my life in Georgia, all school, everything in Georgia, and I came back. So I'm like a blend of the two, Atlanta and Birmingham.
Okay. Keep on talking, man. Tell us a little bit more.
Just, most of my folks from me is on the west side, man. Like I said, I came back after school in Georgia, and I graduated from Banneker High School in College Park, Georgia. I went to Gaston State for a minute, played basketball, man. I got kicked out of college. That's another long, crazy story, but yeah, man, I came back to Birmingham, and I hated Birmingham, Q.
Really?
Man, bro, I hated Birmingham. Birmingham was so slow compared to Atlanta, but I was young and dumb and just running, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Running around, can't sit still, so I hated Birmingham. But years later, man, God showed me how important Birmingham is to me in my life because of business.
Mm-hmm.
And now when I look at Birmingham, I said, man, I would never probably leave Birmingham. Birmingham's a gold mine.
Man, listen.
Gold mine, bro.
Of course, everybody know I have to have my water.
Yeah.
So you left Birmingham. So you like Gucci Mane.
Yeah, pretty much like Gucci Mane. Yeah, man. Pretty much.
Gucci Mane left Birmingham, and he came back a few times. I actually ended up cutting Gucci Mane hair one time at the Bessemer Flea Market. Yeah, man, it was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool fella. He invited me to the Gold Room.
Yeah.
And told me to come down there, but I didn't get a chance to go.
Yeah.
But shout out to Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
He left, did something, in Atlanta too. So you say you was in College Park?
Yeah.
Man, I like College Park. They have College Park Day.
Yeah. Yeah, every time.
Oh my God, man! I went to that College Park Day, man. I was tripping. I was like, man, this thing almost better than Classic.
Yeah,
it was huge in a community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, man. Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I was like, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. When I only went to, so the school that's in College Park is right off Old National called Benjamin Banneker. But I had transferred from Marietta High School to go to Banneker to play basketball because that's where the better players was at. And that year, Lucas, he graduated a year ahead of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a chance to see that cat man really in the hallways cracking, what they call joning back
Yeah.
cracking on folks and rapping and
Did you ever get a chance to see him again?
No, I ain't never seen him.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't never seen him.
Okay. You ever go back to your reunions or anything?
Nah, man, I'm bad about that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm bad about
You know what? I used to be bad about going to Woodlawn reunion, man.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I went, right?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I never would go. Cause I was like, man, a lot of them folks didn't like me when I was down there, right?
Yeah.
Stupid in the mind.
Yeah.
And man, I messed around, went to that reunion. The one that didn't like me was the one that hugged me and said, man, I'm proud of you, man. I see what you're doing out here.
That's what's up.
Man, keep up the good. I'm tripping and I know we ain't Facebook friends.
Right.
So I'm like, man, it's been love ever since, man.
That's what's up.
I like going, man, and Woodlawn. Woodlawn had the best week. Shout out to Woodlawn. Y'all already know. All right, let's get that right.
Yeah. Like I said, I ain't even go to high school down here, but I know Woodlawn turned up though.
Oh man, we turned up bad.
Yeah. Y'all turned up.
Really, to be honest with you, man, I hated school.
Yeah.
But our alumni team is the truth. For real. I ain't gonna lie to you. They put some stuff together, man. For real.
What's up?
Yeah, man. So you ended up back here.
Mm-hmm.
Started a business. What's the first business you started?
First business I started, I think, man, that's a good question. I have to remember. What was the first thing I started doing? It might have been a car wash.
You had a car wash?
Yeah.
I always wanted a car wash.
Yeah, I think it was a car wash over in West End.
Yeah, I always wanted a car wash. Then you say you had a business here.
Yeah, so the first magazine I started wasn't IPUSH, it was called M3, Making Moves Magazine. It was 3 M's.
Okay.
And it was all hip hop. It was all about culture in Birmingham. And but that business never really took off because I was so green. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that Birmingham needed a magazine. And so I had an office here in this building, and I was in there just daydreaming and had my team. We've been taking notes and realized, man, that wasn't gonna pay the bills. I had to figure something else out. So
after you started M3, right?
Yeah.
Then what came next?
So doing M3, I forgot how many years I did it, but man, like I said, I was out at all the events, taking pictures, Car Bike Show, 95.7 Jams to do, and it got to a point, like I said, man, wasn't paying the bills. It put me in a bad situation financially. Wasn't paying the bills. Now I wasn't doing it full time, but it was draining me because you paying models, buying T-shirts, going to events, you doing all type of things, and it was draining me. So I gave up, bro. I quit, and just so happened, the very next day, I was in the kitchen. God said, "IPUSH," and not only did He say "IPUSH," I couldn't think of an acronym. I had my guy Norris Whale help me with the acronym because it stands for I Possess Unlimited Skill and Hustle. And so at that same time, God said, don't go after rap artists and hip hop. Start doing stuff with businesses. And man, I'm telling you, that little mindset shift changed my life. Yeah.
So IPUSH stand for what?
I possess unlimited skill and hustle.
I possess unlimited skill and hustle.
That's you can do anything.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Yeah, and that applies to me because like I said, I didn't finish college, so I taught myself how to use a camera. I taught myself how to edit, how to write, how to interview people, how to go get advertisement, how to put the business together, put the magazine together. I had to be my own distribution. I was just like Master P. I had to do everything out the trunk. So that's where you get the skill and hustle. I mean, I got it. I mean, I possess it. I got it.
Man, I used to see you moving around, man. I saw you interviewing people. I saw you taking pictures. And man, just your setup was real nice, and it was cozy. And that's really, to be honest with you, motivated me. I didn't know I was gonna do a podcast. Just like you, I was obedient to God.
Right.
You said He gave me the idea, and when He gave me the idea, man, it just happened.
Right.
And it just happened to be good. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw you moving around, and I saw how you had to set up your couch and different stuff, I'm like, man, I said, man, that's smooth. I used to kind of peep in the window. Yeah. I never did really get a chance to kind of come because you was always kind of busy, but I was just like, I said, man, that dude cool. Then you would always speak to me. That was another thing that drew me to you. You was always nice. Yeah. So man, congratulations on your ventures, man. So what you working on now? So you got I Push Birmingham, I Push Atlanta, right?
Right. So what we did, man, we started going back to Georgia, man, and just connecting with different entrepreneurs up there, different foodies. I got a great team of foodies, man, that provide content for us, allow us to show different restaurants, different places to go in Atlanta. And so we're doing the same thing here in Birmingham. So we just kind of merged the two, Birmingham and Atlanta. Because, Birmingham people go to Atlanta so much that it only makes sense that, you just kind of merge the content.
Man, when I saw your magazine, right, before you went to Atlanta, it was real nice. And I was like, man, then you went to Atlanta, you merged, man. Your magazine is real classy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no craziness in there, but it's just classy. You know what I'm saying? I see you did weddings and all that. I was like, man, just the clarity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And I believe that's a gift from God, man, because I can't half-ass doing that. I gotta go hard. It gotta be quality. It gotta. And because one thing, when I was getting started in business in Birmingham, you start seeing what's good and what ain't. And it's easy to fall in the trend. So a lot of times I see myself as an outsider of Birmingham. So a lot of times I see the BS and I'm like, man, nah, we gotta set a standard on what we do. So that's just always been my motto, man. We're gonna do something, we gotta go hard with it.
Yeah, man, I think you done went hard, man. I done seen you moving around a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a picture with me and you and with Dr. Jesse Lewis.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a powerful night there, man.
Yeah, you just brought that memory.
Yeah, because to have a picture with people like that, man, and just be in their presence, man, that's powerful, man. But I done seen you moving around a lot, man. I done seen a lot of stuff you done done, man. You've been on the move for real.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So you got any children?
Yeah. So man, my youngest daughter, like I said, we're getting ready for Sweet 16. I was on the phone trying to get, it's like planning for a doggone wedding.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah, because these children, they real meticulous now.
Yeah, man, they want the world, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got 4 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boys and a boy?
Yeah, 2 boys and 2 girls.
How are your boys?
One is 25.
Oh. You grown.
And although he might be 22. So I only got one biological child.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
daughter, yeah.
are any of your children following in your footsteps?
No.
Do anybody come help?
No. Now my youngest daughter, she's catching on.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what all the potential she has in her, because she pays attention to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
She claimed I push light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that bug had caught it. Now I don't force it on her because I don't want to deter her too soon. But she got that entrepreneur bug, so I'm excited to see.
You know, it's kind of like with these children these days. You got to show them.
Yeah.
Right. Not the business. You kind of got to show them the money.
Yeah.
If they can see you make what doing this, right? See,
Right.
a lot of children they might see the magazine ads. My dad just moving around.
Right.
But when they start seeing the money behind the magazine,
Right.
when you turn to an ebony,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
when you turn to a jet,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm glad I know you right now. You know what I'm saying? So when you known all over the world as I push, hey, I knew him back when, you know.
Thanks. Appreciate it, brother.
So what's the next move?
So man, the next move really is, man, just keep getting better at what we're already doing.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep better. The city is changing.
Yeah.
The marketplace is changing, so we're trying to change with it. You know what I'm saying? Made the right adjustments. Doing some really dope events that we got coming up. Getting more into the education space. Helping the entrepreneurs, talking to them, workshops, consulting, man, just kind of, because I see the struggle. I talk to these entrepreneurs, they're struggling. Some people open their doors, they close a month later, restaurants, barbershops, salons, you name it, you know, and just having an advocate out there say, hey man, we want to be able to maybe keep you from bumping your head so hard. You don't probably bump it anyway, entrepreneurship, but maybe not so hard. So that's the next step for us, man.
It ain't how you fall down, it's getting back up. That's the point. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So another question. Through the eye of the camera, where do you see, where would you like to see the city? Through the eye of that camera. I know you see everything through that lens, right? So once you see, like, what do you want to see, like, happen for the city? If that's a question.
Yeah. So here's what I would like to see, because I don't see it in the right capacity yet. I would love to see from behind the cameraman is to see us really celebrate each other. When somebody has an award show, or somebody highlighting somebody, or somebody taking the time to get somebody flowers, people come together and really celebrate people. We try to celebrate each other, man, but it's like it's not there as much as it need to be. Now,
I'm gonna tell you.
Now, somebody, and I'm gonna put this spin on the face of that. Let somebody outside our community celebrate us.
Yeah.
Then it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But when we give each other accolades and we lift each other up, it's just like, oh, that's just such and such.
Yeah. Two things. I hate the fact that we have to feel like an Oscar is the only thing that makes you great. We have the NAACP awards.
Right.
We have the UNCF Gala. That's not, you know, they give awards to with that too. But
Right.
I mean, just different awards like that. We have Black Economic Wealth Alliance. I mean,
Yeah.
they give awards. I mean, it's a lot of people. The Birmingham Urban League gives awards.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people that's giving awards. But we feel like if we don't get the big award and get the pat on the back from the Oscars type award, that
Right.
I ain't made it yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, not just locally, nationally.
Yeah.
You know, an actor don't feel like he done really did unless he get a Oscar.
Right.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to start celebrating us
Yeah.
and our business, and our community, like you're saying. But I see locally how, just like you said, if we don't get that pat on the back, then we'll say, oh, that's just Rico. He, you know, But you don't understand what Rico done been through to get this community service award or this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's like we need to start celebrating. You're right. We need to start celebrating each other.
Yeah, we do,
Yeah.
man. I mean, because I've seen it, bro. I've seen where if over the hill write about you, post about you, give you an award, you know, you skinning and grinning, and then but you like I said, you let somebody down here right next to you do the same thing, then it's just like, oh, it's an even playing field. Like you can't give me an award because we're on the same level.
Yeah. Man, I have, by the grace of God, man, I have received a lot of awards, man. I'm thankful every time.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you, I'm thankful every time. You know, and you know, I heard people say, well, they get a same people award. They kind of do sometimes around here. They get a same people award, but there's more people than those people that's getting awards. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that you need nobody to pat you on the back,
Right.
or to validate you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's good to make, you know, to give people flowers while they're here.
Yeah,
You know, so I get it. You know, but like people like you, man, that has got out here, man. You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
And like I said, you have put back into your craft. You know, so I'm excited to see what you got coming next. I'm excited to see IPUSH nationally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So do they have like some? I know, because they called on me last time. The black journalists. Do you deal with the black journalists?
Man, I've done some video work for them, and I should national. I forgot the actual title.
Yeah.
But I've been to a meeting or two. I should have joined. That's why I need to slow down and join. But yeah, I have been to a meeting or two with them.
Yeah, they called on me last time when they had their event. They needed some barber chairs.
Yeah.
And needed some help, and so they called on me and everything. And man, I try to be, you know, pretty much available for certain, you know, things. I got to do something with Judge Sparks Friday. He got an event going on, and do some haircuts. I just did haircuts at North Birmingham Library, but wherever I can help, that's what I want to do. You know.
Yeah, same here, bro.
Yeah, man. So man, we really appreciate you coming through, man. I really
appreciate
do.
you, man.
Yeah, man, I really do. And man, listen, man, whatever you need from me, you know you got it.
No doubt.
You got it, you know. I'm gonna stop for a minute. Give a shout out to Green Acres Chicken downtown, Green Acres Chicken Ensley, and also Green Acres Realty. Yeah, they got a real estate side. I just interviewed her, Tamika. It was Grattan, now it's Bell. So shout out to Tamika Bell. You go get your house from her. Look her up. We'll have a number up for a later date. Shout out to Partners Tires. That's one of our sponsors. And Blaze Hookah Lounge and Yo Chef. Shout out to Yo Chef because she, Yamin told me that if you mention this podcast and tell them that you started on this podcast, he'll give you a discount on your food. So, Yo Chef on Finley, 2201 4th Place West. Mention this, and he said he'll give you a discount. So, go get your manager specials from Green Acres. Go to Your Chef and get your lamb chops. Yeah. So, man, I want to thank you again, man. You know,
no doubt.
I think we done wasted enough of your time, man.
No, you good, brother. Like I said, man, it's when you called and you asked me to come, man, I was thankful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Like I said, in my opinion, I feel like I've been the Master P around the city. It took a minute, man, to get recognition and get on the map. You know, because for a while I wasn't the face of my brand. A lot of people didn't know it was me or who it was, and so now I'm kind of stepping in front of things. So any opportunity like this, I appreciate it, brother.
Man, listen, we want to have you back again, man. I'm gonna be watching, man. I'm gonna call on you. So I really thank you, man, for really coming, man. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah. And thank you. Like and share. We really appreciate you. We out.